I've never seen in any film, when like a boss goes into their office and they open like that little drawer on their desk, and there's always a bottle of spirits, isn't it? It's never like a can of Carling or something like that. It's,
Monkey with a shotgun in a gothic neon bar. Dentist with bad diarrhea being chased by a killer car. A villain played by Attenborough explains his master plan. I'd watch
Uh,
action.
action. Hello and welcome back to episode 6
So it's X.
of I'd Watch That. The weekly dose of fun with one distinguished gentleman
Yep, thank you.
and Rick. Hey, then Rick, you're right, mate.
I'm very good, Jeff. What are you in this mix up?
Well,
Distinguished
I'm
and
barely a gentleman.
barely a gentleman. Okay, well that's fine. We won't hold that against you.
Thank you.
After the roaring success of the Statham special in episode 5, where we explored a number of different things, including Quantum Leap being redone as Jason Statham, which makes perfect sense
Obvious.
and needs to be made. You ready just to dive straight into it?
Definitely. I would like to actually a quick reminder that
Yep.
once we get to 99 subscribers,
Yeah.
That's
99% Statham.
99% Statham tattooed.
Yeah.
But yes, let's see what I can
excited.
talk myself into this week.
Well, let's see what happens. So, as you know, Jeffrey, if I can get my words out, we're going to roll 3 dice. So, we've got 20 original film titles. We've got what I call a D20 dice. I don't know if you're a technical minded person, but it's called a D20 because 20 sides.
D stand for dice.
Maybe.
So
Yes.
it's a dice 20 dice.
Dice 20 dice.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to roll the dice. Whatever the number lands on, we're going to pick the original film title. That's going to be our film title. If you've not heard any of the rules so far, which was pretty weird, seeing as this is episode 6, then feel free, everyone, to go back to our little trailer that we put on every single platform that we've done so far. We are on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, Instagram,
Google Pods,
Facebook,
yeah,
and just shouting in the street like drunk at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
and also just listen to the previous episodes, and they're all in that one. We've just taken out that 90 seconds.
So much more sense. So we have landed on number 4. Number four. I will have to roll my tongue around this one.
Oh,
This is The Exhausting Haunting.
The
Exhausting Haunting.
Now, if we get horror, this will be really easy.
On a roll.
What have we got?
On a roll. So we have rolled for. Oh!
Is it?
You think I've got cheated on this, but you can look at the dice.
Is it horror?
We have rolled number 1. Number 1 is a horror.
Yeah, I love horror. This
Proof.
is my jam. Okay.
Yeah. You may have to guide me through this because I am a little bit of a wuss and I do not.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
No, I once stupidly for Valentine's Day or something similar to that went, let's go watch Women in Black.
Right.
Knowing full well how I am with horror.
With Harry Potter in it.
Yeah.
That's
because I thought it'd be fine. Daniel Craig's in it. It'd be a laugh.
Radcliffe.
I think I watched most of the film like this. Some of it crunched over, and I was a very knee-jerk, jumpy little boy watching it.
Okay.
So,
I find that horror for kids. It's like that's like horrible.
You find that horrible.
It's like horrible histories.
Yeah.
Like this. I mean, it's a great film.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, he's right. That's fine.
I'm just trying to.
So that's the level that you're on.
Yeah, I could not watch that.
Okay.
So
but try not to give you nightmares.
Blade 2 made me shudder the first time I watched
Blade.
I wasn't even that young, Jeff. I was in college, when Blade 2 came out.
Okay, go on. How
Okay.
many actors we got to work with?
So we have got 5 actors to work with.
Yep.
So it might be quite an interesting one. Try and squeeze them all in.
5. Okay.
I've got a choice of 6, which I've chosen from this week's birthdays.
Yep.
Sunday to Saturday. Some interesting choices in here. Some may be quite perfect for horror.
Cool.
David Duchovny, old
As in
Mulder himself.
Yeah. Okay.
Old Mulder and Scully, but Scully's not in it.
It's not her birthday this week.
Not her birthday.
That would have been perfect.
Ironically, well, I'll tell you next episode. But David Duchovny, you have got Hannah Simone.
That name rings a bell.
So Hannah Simone is the pretty girl in, you remember New Girl? The TV series.
With Deschamel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The sister of the one that's in Bones, who's with the guy that's in Angel. With me?
The sister of the person who's in. Wait, what?
Yeah. So say it again so you get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So Hannah Simone is in New Girl, and in New Girl, she plays the best friend of Deschanel.
Yeah.
Who is in real life the sister of the main character in the TV series Bones, which also includes the actor in it that was in Angel.
Cool. David Boreanaz.
Yes.
Can I do a very quick side quest on this one?
If you like.
So about 15 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
My mother-in-law, for some reason, had a David Boreanaz calendar.
Right.
And
why wouldn't you?
Her father, my wife's granddad.
Right.
Don't look like that. This is a lot easier than what you just said.
This is too confusing.
He walked in and Vic,
walked in.
Amazing man. He walked in, saw this calendar, said, "Eve, why you got a calendar of Jeff?" Maybe the greatest moment of my life.
There you go.
Looking like David Boreanaz. But anyway, okay, yeah.
That's who you are in this podcast. It's the distinguished gentleman and David
Boreanaz. Okay, cool. So
David Duchovny, Hannah Simone. Stephen Graham.
Stephen Graham, is he the Scouts guy? No.
Yes, he's from Manchester. Which is that? No, is he? Is he from Liverpool?
Is he the one who was in This Is England? More recently in that punching
1,000 Punches.
Yeah, he's Scouts.
He was in Venom 2 as the police. Person.
He's getting around. Oh, he's always.
He was in Lock, Stock. He was in Snatch. He was definitely in Snatch. I don't know if he was in Lock, Stock.
He was the dad in that new TV or the TV series that's won all the BAFTAs.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I know.
I think he played a chef in another one.
I know you're talking about Stephen Graham. Yeah. We could be talking about 2 completely different people, but I'm going to say I know exactly.
I feel like you're on the same lines. Ironically, was in a film. Snatch and played the best friend of Jason Statham.
There's the Statham link.
Shoehorn him in. Billy Bob Thornton. Bad Santa.
Yeah. Great film.
He's also in that most recently. Is it Landman or something?
Yeah, I've not seen it with Demi Moore and the other guy.
And then he was in that Goliath, I think it was called, where he plays that. Plays a lot of sort of washed out. Drunk characters.
He has a type, yeah. Maybe it's in his Woody Harrelson always has to play a stoned guy.
Yeah,
he's always got to be the drunk.
I think that's the only way they can make it work. What do you need to sober up now, man?
Okay,
exactly what it sounds.
I think it's strong so far.
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh, which I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly.
Michelle Yeoh, yeah,
She was probably in stuff like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, a lot of those sort of martial art films. She's a bit older now. She's 63. Yeah. She's probably done a lot of that type of film.
She was in that Everything All the Time.
Yes, she was.
Yes. Yeah. I love Michelle. Yeah, no, she's cool. Okay.
And then Charlize Theron.
Cool.
Yeah, or Charlie Theron, however you want to pronounce it.
Charlie Yeah, Monster and Other Things.
Yeah. So
For a long time, I got her mixed up with the other one. Yeah, Black Widow and all that lot.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, mainly just 'cause I couldn't remember the names. You know me, I'm bad with names, and they've both got tricky names. So
Yes,
that's why.
that's why.
And next,
Okay, so that's all six. So really, the question is, who do you want to drop from here? Because we've got 5 actors we've got to go for.
because I'm least familiar with her work, I will, if it pleases you, then the friend of the sister, yeah,
Give me the whole link, please. Otherwise, it won't be accepted.
Hannah Summer or whatever her name is.
Yes. Okay, that'll do.
Yeah, just so I think she's got dark hair.
Yes.
I think that's kind of what I remember.
Yes, she has dark hair.
Right.
Yes. I can't think or no, the only other thing I remember her being in was with a film called Getting Gunther or Get Gunther. She's got Arnold Schwarzenegger in it.
Is
and
she
it's
in
hilarious.
Okay, so it sounds like she has a disease and she's trying to get the kind of cure for it. And the Gunther is the
Gunther disease.
Yeah,
it's like gout.
I must get
but
the
it's-
Gunther for my gout. Yeah. Okay, so right, who have we got? So we got Duchovny.
You've got David Duchovny, Charlize Theron, Michelle Yeoh, Billy Bob Thornton, and Stephen Graham.
Okay, in a film horror
called
film.
The Exhausting Haunting, which is a horror, and I can't believe that lined up so well.
That did line up well.
But you're here with me. You saw the dice roll. You can fully confirm. And if we ever publish a clip of this, then you can see the genres that I've just flashed
Yes,
on the camera as well.
don't worry. I, as the more trustworthy one of the two, signed my name.
Fully accepted that. Yeah.
Okay, right. So, exhaust. The good thing is because it does line up.
Yeah.
So we haven't really got to create much, like in the form of, I don't know, we can go quite not tropey, but we know where we're going with it, right? Because I'm assuming you have seen like more. At some point, you've seen an adult horror film as well.
I've seen stuff like Scream and
okay,
and Jason and
the classics. So we got
Casper.
5 adults.
Yeah.
And the exhausting haunting.
Yeah.
Okay. From your mind, what's the exhausting haunting? Obviously, ghost, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking initially maybe something that keeps people up, something that stops them from sleeping.
Oh,
yeah. And if they go to sleep, it's almost not quite leaning into Freddy Krueger.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
It's not like when you fall asleep, it gets you in your dreams. I think it's more just like if you fall asleep, then you're helpless. And then it can get you
in real life.
In real life, yeah. So they have to stay vigilant and awake. I think there's a film called, is it The Haunting? Is it actually?
There's quite a few with that in the title.
I want to say that maybe Scary Movie might have done a spoof of it at one point as well. Because I've seen all the horror films.
You're going to reference those a lot, aren't you?
Yeah, because that's my only reference point. Possibly Casper the Friendly Ghost as well. I might lean into a little bit as well. But yeah, and you'll have to guide me along the way because you know horror more than me. But I would say maybe something where if you fall asleep, then you're helpless and it will get you.
Yeah, I like that. Pet. Do you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to keep something in my pocket.
Yeah.
For a little later.
Okay.
So let's put me on the boat. So yeah, okay. So it's a poltergeist. A spirit haunting a house. Obviously, we can't get away from the fact that it is a house.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a house. It could be some kind of facility where they can't get away.
We got okay.
You could almost say that it could be maybe a research facility somewhere in an environment that they can't escape. And I know that's slightly knocking on, The Thing door where it's like, North Pole Arctic. But maybe something like that where they're all stuck there. They can't get away from this facility. Let's say research facility, for instance. But feel free to change it. Rather than just going, oh yeah, we're in a 2 up, 2 down English house.
5 adults all sharing a house.
All standing outside in a 2 meters by 3 meter garden.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it just opens the possibilities up a little bit more.
Okay. I'm going to take because I like the idea. So as soon as you started saying research facility, I'm literally thinking we've got about sleep. So is it like some form of sleep behavioral research facility? So the reason they're in there is it's people who maybe it is like a night terrorist thing, and all the 5 well, not the 5, because a couple of them could be one of them could be the doctor doing right. And so what you have is they all have their own room, and we're going to and they're hooked up to these machines, and essentially it kind of it's new experimental technology that finds out it's kind of to help maybe diagnose trauma, and it uses dreams and not necessarily the dreams, but like the radio waves. Thinking as I go. Right.
I've got another idea. So if you stumble here, then I can.
You
want me to have a go?
Hang on.
No.
No, it's fine. Let me flesh it, and then you throw it out.
Okay.
And then so the reason they're in the space, and it's basically to diagnose. So they all have issues from the past. They're going this thing, and it's to basically help unravel that. And obviously, it's the perfect place for a spirit to enter, and that could be because actually there's a hidden underbelly for it, or it could be because it used to be some kind of aside. The old trope of it used to be an asylum.
Ancient Indian burial ground.
I was going to say that. I love an ancient Indian burial ground. But okay, look, well, I'll count it there.
Yeah.
So I think, right, I can move on. But let's hear you.
Okay, I quite like that. Maybe twisting it a little bit. So rather than, I like the idea of a sleep behavior research facility. What if the 5 main characters all had insomnia, which is why they're there, and they're the only 5 people that noticed this thing happening, because everyone else, and there's different sections of facility that are monitoring different types of sleep behavior, and they're noticing that all the people that go to sleep, they're the ones that are getting killed. Whereas because they've got insomnia, none of them are dying, but they're the ones sort of noticing the strange things where everyone else is asleep. That's my take on it. But I'll happily go with yours because
it's essentially a mix.
It's a mix of both.
It's the same thing. Just one is that's okay. So we're going to have one of them's going to have to be the leader of the facility or something, and the other 4, or maybe
you could have a couple. You could have one that's leader, maybe one that's like the night nurse or something.
Well, or partner of one of the people in there. So you've got the person in charge of the facility, named person on the poster, 3 patients, and then 1 person on the outside, because you always got to have a person on the outside.
Okay. Well, I think if we're talking the leader of the facility or the facility manager, maybe Bob Thornton.
Because he's probably washed out and drunk a lot because he keeps seeing people die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's bitter at the world. He sits in his office drinking.
Is this something which pops up and just starts happening as they're there, or is it it's been going on for ages and just he's hiding it? I'd lean towards, well,
I think that's a discovery as we go type thing.
Really,
I can't. Maybe it's happening when they get there, but it could be that it has been going on for a while, and you discover that Billy Bob Thornton's character, whose name is Dr.
Jessup
Thornton.
Dr. Borton.
Bob Billy.
Is she Bob Thornton? He would he would have Dr. Jeffers or Jefferson or
Yeah.
it'd be relatively generic.
Plain Higginson or something like that.
Higginson,
yeah.
they're like a
Dr. Higginson.
What's a
Yeah.
Higginson?
Higgins. Dr. Higgins?
Higgins. There you go.
Dr. Higgins.
Dr.
Okay.
Higgins.
So Billy Bob Thornton, Dr. Higgins runs the facility, seen these things going on for many, many, many years, and because of that, he's a bit washed out. He's a bit drunk all the time. He's trying to do his best work, but honestly, he's kind of given up really because he can't fix it.
Yeah. Why is he not stopping it? Like, well, as in, why is he not shutting it down? Like, is there a bigger end game? Is it just the funding? Like, because if people go in there, hang on.
Mm-hmm.
What if? What if the reason why it's such an eclectic group of just I'm thinking homeless and runaways and people that aren't going to be missed. So if it's going to be over years, essentially it's going to have to be a reason why it's kept going.
Right.
That is either because Billy Bob Thornton, Dr. Higgins, is evil and he enjoys this as happening.
Yeah.
And he's serving some higher power.
Right.
Money and fat cats, but you got to explain out, how people are dying and no one's investigating it.
Yeah.
That could be where the person on the outside is like, wait, hang on, I've just looked into this and all these people are dying. That has to be explained out.
What if it's a alternative to some kind of prison sentence? So they're like, okay, you can either go to prison or you can take part in this research, which investigates, sleep disorders, blah, 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 blah. We've noticed on your file that the reason why you enjoy killing people is because you can't sleep or something like that, How about, you try to plead insanity. We've said, no, we've discovered, we're not insane. They want to send you to prison. Here's an alternative. We're going to send you here as well. So maybe people don't care that they're dying because they're convicts and criminals.
Yeah.
So it's a slightly dangerous facility in its own right, which is maybe why you've got Michelle Yeoh as the security guard because she's got kung fu.
Let me hang on. Let me talk about. So yes, their insomnia has kind of created a psychosis. They've been put in prison at various different points. Going to be based in America because, as we all know, the American prison service, it's all private. It's all about money. It's all about keeping prisoners in there.
Yeah.
They can really. So these are people who people aren't visiting.
Yeah.
They then they get promised that you'll get time off if you go into study. Never happens because there's a high chance you're gonna.
Yeah. They don't tell them that.
No, they just say you'll get time off your sentence. Yeah, sure, whatever. I've not slept in years, so
sure.
Like, just whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now they're in this facility. And so Billy Bob Thornton is, he's kind of trapped there because he knows too much. So he kind of knows if the system is willing to put these people through this, then he just kind of almost like the blind eye to it.
Yeah, maybe he's initially reported it back in the day, but they've sort of gone.
He's almost a front. He's a face front to the research and stuff like that, and so he kind of the official, but he doesn't look at the actual things that's going on behind him.
Yeah.
Yes. You good to that?
I like that.
Okay, so we've got the people and why they're in prison, why no one's asking questions, and now they're in the facility, and everyone loves the facility.
Yeah.
So they're in there's this whole bit, Billy Bob Thornton's like, oh, we don't usually get insomniacs here, and now we got 5.
That's a great Billy Bob
or 4.
Thornton.
Now we got 4. I actually know what he sounds like.
Pretty much like that.
Is that pretty much like that? Yeah. Oh, I know, because like, hey, you little idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, most of it's slurred by alcohol, I presume.
That's generally how I conduct business.
I drink beer because I don't drink. That's hardly drinking at all. If I wanted to drink, then I'd be drinking whiskey.
Fair play.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sounds like drinking whiskey. I can't. I've never seen in any film. You know when like a boss goes into their office and they open like that little drawer on their desk,
Yeah.
and there's always a bottle of spirits, isn't it? It's never like a can of Carling or something like that.
Yeah. A pre-made sex on the beach. You know, the
Yeah,
little
or
cans you get.
yeah, mojito from Sainsbury's or something like that.
Pizza from Sainsbury's.
Mojito,
You know what? As long as it hits the spot.
Oh, that eases the pain.
I gotta get that edge off.
It gets the subordinate that comes in and goes, "Get you something."
It's like Smurf
Mai Tai.
Opens it. He's got a whole thing. He's just shaking it. He's
WKD Blue. just a whole drawer full of like what are called cherry bees and snowballs.
Some Alco Pops.
Yeah.
Proper. Okay, for the comedy horror.
Maybe for this one, he's on the whiskey.
He's on the whiskey.
In the drawer and blah blah blah.
He's got his whiskey, his black coffee and cigarettes. Right. That's his diet. Right.
I think skipping ahead and we'll go back to these characters and stuff, that maybe the way that in the film you see this poltergeist or this haunting present itself is it sort of shows itself to the people it's going to kill, like as almost like their psychosis or whatever it is, or like almost so if they're a murderer, then it appears as like they're victims and stuff like that, and sort of tortures them that way.
Okay, so
you with me?
Yeah. So whatever, almost a deep-seated fear of, or victim, or if they've been the victim of something which turned them into this, it's something personal, and it's proper like it stuff.
Yeah, maybe even sort of for the research, and Billy Bob Thornton's explaining to go, right, so we're going to hook you up to all these machines, you're going to go to sleep. As part of the research, what I want you to do is think on your crimes as you're going to sleep. So that way it's sort of it's in the front of their minds, if it will.
And the image I had earlier, the one's come back to, the first time it presents himself to them, and it's also, you can put a jump scream in this moment for the audience.
Yeah.
It happens just, that bit when your eyes are just closing.
Yeah.
Just as so you're not asleep, but your eyes are getting heavy. And it's the moment just before they fully close, and it just runs at you. And it's whatever it is, or it's a scream, or it's however it's manifesting to them.
Yeah. That's
how it appears. But it's too late. You're asleep, kind of. Oh no. So you started awake, but are they awake?
Yeah.
Or are they? Their eyes roll back in the head, and they're now kind of in this full weird playing it. However, it's being
death roll, out, if you will. Yeah.
Yes, but because the insomniacs don't have that moment, it doesn't happen to them.
No.
Apart from obviously when it does.
Yeah.
Because maybe they get, one of them gets put to sleep by a thing. They're all there. But hang on, where are we in the film? Hang on, because I think
so. Let's get back to the characters, because all we've got is Billy Bob Thornton as Dr. Higgins so far. So he's probably going to want some kind of aid or assistant.
Are they going to be on the poster? Is it a big enough character to be on the poster?
I think so. Unless you want the rest of the characters just to be.
Well, like I said, you've got to have the person on the outside. You've got to have someone who's not a part of it.
Okay, so like helps. A reporter or a family member that's investigating it.
Yeah, they're about the same age. Hang on, who've got there? I've got Michelle Yeoh, 60-something.
Michelle Yeoh, Charlie. So Michelle Yeoh is 63. Charlie Theron is 50.
Right.
Damn good for 50. Billy Bob Thornton 70. Stephen Graham is 52. Well done there. David Duchovny is 65.
Okay, so they're all
David Duchovny could play like the investigator type person on the outside,
yeah, because he's
maybe.
kind of quite gritty like that anyway.
Yeah.
He looks good in a long coat. We
Yeah.
all know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, he did 20 years ago in the X Files.
You always look in a long coat. Yeah.
I do because
You do.
David Boreanaz.
Ain't you?
Okay, so Deborah, so he's picked up a trail of something,
Yeah.
and he's investigating, or maybe he was like a low level journalist, like he has no idea whatsoever, but he does kind of community pieces.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels like it's already a film, and you go,
How about maybe so he initially sets out to try and promote the good work that the facility is doing. So he visits the facility and he says, well, isn't this a good opportunity because these convicts are being sent here rather than prison? I'm sure it's a controversial subject, Doctor, but, you know, why do you think convicts should be given a second chance being sent to this facility rather than being locked away? But he sort of leaves with more questions than he sort of came with, if you like. So, you know, Billy Bob Thornton sort of almost give him a bit of a brush off in terms of like, oh, believe you me, they're suffering whilst they're here, you know. And
I I like that.
Definitely sounds like that. Believe you me.
I like that. What we'll do is create the kind of the paper trail from the prison to the facility.
Yeah.
So then it's a known thing, and then you do bring back the questions of they're not
how many are
okay.
gone back? Yeah.
But so he could be doing a piece on the prison. Maybe like the warden has won some award, and he's literally sent along there like a Jimmy Olsen. Like he used to be big time Charlie. Now he's in some little scrub place because it's kind of kept out of the way. His editor sent him along and said that he's got an award for the mayor.
Piece, yeah.
Do a nice bit, go get a bit. And he goes in and it's like, I don't know, lunchtime, and there's like 24 prisoners there.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, isn't there like 100? Oh, but they don't have lunchtime at the same time.
Yeah.
There's meant to be 9. Yeah, excuse me. There's meant to be like 800 prisoners there.
Yeah.
He's like, well, even if they have it in 4 different times, there's literally like 30 people
reading throughout the day.
And he's like, yeah, and because he's on the end of it, yeah. See, maybe you got two people in exactly the same place. You've got Billy Bob Thornton, who's tired and washed out. He used to be a good guy and wanting to make corrections, but now he's just kind of let these money men, whatever it is, take over his prison. So he's just going through the motions, and you've got David Duchovny, who's kind of the same, but almost on a good side, where he's doing puff pieces, and he's just thinking, oh, whatever, and he kind of thinks, oh, do you know what? I'm not going to ask. Just like you want to see him go to ask more questions because it kind of it kicks in his journalistic instinct, and he's like, forget about it, and then it becomes the itch he can't scratch.
He starts investigating from the prison side, so it's like, okay, so you've sent this many people from the prison to the facility, and they're supposed to be there for a maximum of 3 years before they get sent back, but he can't match up. Well, you're saying that all these people died or got released before they were sent back to prison because their term was up.
There's a chunk of them, like almost like they're just given the same date of going back. Like you know, like almost why was all these people got sent back to the facility? Just like loads and loads on the same day, even though it's been different times. And he can't deny what he saw with his eyes, which is there ain't nobody here.
There's no one there. He goes back to the prison to maybe go and ask the prisoners that were supposedly at the facility. And say, how was your time there? But he can't find any of them. But every time he goes to the prison and says, oh, I'm here to talk to prisoner 185, so whatever it is, you know. Oh, no,
they're in solitary. Or they were, they were released ages ago. Or who were you?
Oh, community service. So, Oh, no, they were sent up to Blackgate or whatever. It's always some kind of palm off, like, no, they're not here. And then he's like, I think in the end, maybe like he goes with a whole list. He goes, okay, well, how about blah, blah, blah? Oh no, he's in confinement. Okay, well, how about prisoner? Oh, he got stabbed in the yard last year. Okay, well, what about prisoner?
Yeah.
And goes, and everyone is like an excuse,
Oh,
excuse it. And
Can
he's
you
like,
show
well,
me the grave?
it's like
Can
you
you
didn't
show me
even
this?
check though, but it's like
That's and he's kind of reading off like, well, you know how all of these people. Oh well, you know, it's a small
well, it's
small
small
thing.
prison, you learn your prisoners and stuff like that. I like that bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's
Okay, so
solid.
we're solid. So we've got David Cobb. We've got why he's there. We've got why
Yeah.
these prisoners are being moved to the facility.
His name is
Who Duchovny's?
yeah.
Um, Jessup.
Jessup. Dirk
And
Jessup.
but and that's exactly why everyone just calls him Jessup
Yeah.
because his first name's
Like
Dirk.
Dirk.
So, you got any
Why
idea?
did your mom call you Dirk?
Hey, you got any
Oh,
idea?
just
like,
call me Jessup.
Dirk Jessup.
So what? Jacob Jessup? No, Dirk. But Dirkin.
To Durkin.
To Duckett. Okay, so we got those, and then you're left with
Stephen Graham.
Stephen Graham,
Misha Yu.
Misha Yu,
Yeah.
and Charlie Swan
Choice
as
from-
like the new prisoners. All so three of them have got insomnia,
Yeah.
which is maybe a little bit more realistic than there's five you've all
Yeah.
got insomnia. Same facility. Maybe one of them's been there a week
I-
longer than the others.
Sorry.
Go on.
So, Theron and Graham go there.
Fair one.
They're a bit younger. Misha Yeoh, because she's elder, the older one.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
actually been there like longer than expected. We find out she's been there longer
Yeah.
than she,
Been there like 10 years.
Like,
Like, she's supposed to be there for 3,
she's
but she's still there.
completely off a rocker
Yeah.
because Misha can play that as well.
Yeah. Her
Because
hair's all a scruff.
she's not set. She's kind of clawing at the walls.
Yeah. She's highly on medication as well. So every time she like starts having one of her outbursts, like, oh, he's gonna get you, then
Yeah.
like the nurses rush in and sedate her and stuff, and she's dribbling in the corner and stuff.
But you do see her. See, like they pump with enough stuff. You do see her sleep,
Yeah.
but she's the only one who keeps somehow
Yeah.
defeating. So she's the key when Theron and Graham they're kind of going through this, and they're kind of doing all the running through the halls. They're kind of going through their experiences, these weird things. But then, kind of, they're talking over breakfast or
Yeah.
passing note,
And they get
whatever
more
it
and more
is.
tired as the film goes on because it's the exhausting.
Exhausted,
You have to see the exhaustion
coming through.
coming through.
Misha, they then kind of like, well, hang on, what's her
deal? Yeah.
deal? And so kind of, obviously it's the ramblings of a crazy person, but they kind of, what she's saying. So when they see when she first turns up,
Yeah.
and she's like, oh, he's gonna come, he's gonna get your worst fears and all this kind of stuff, and then they were like,
Think on
okay,
your crimes.
okay,
Think
no.
on your crimes.
yeah. And then they hear them say, right, just think on your crimes. It's like, wait, what? Okay, I'm liking where this is going.
Yeah.
So
I reckon she should be called something really normal, like Betty or something like that.
good, solid Betty.
Good, solid, grounded Betty, but she's nuts.
Yeah.
Because she's pumped full of medication and she hasn't slept in years.
Yeah. And killing her husband or whatever it is. And so she sits there, she goes, nobody.
Bad day.
And you're like, yeah, well, blah, blah, blah.
Man around.
So she's being this thing, and so and the dots just start
Yeah.
for Stephen Graham and Charlize Theron. They kind of see the way it's acting, and then as it goes through, one of them gets, and then they're going to be called something quite standard, right? Because they're not. And it's not like they're the main characters, but also they're not really the main characters. They're almost like
they're almost like classes like it doesn't matter who you are, you're in here.
yeah.
So,
And that's what we see as a viewer.
yeah.
So like David Duchovny, and I can see this kind of dynamic between Duchovny and Billy Bob Thornton that
Going at each other.
yeah,
There's nothing here.
and most of what we see is from not their view, but their side of it,
Their
and
perspective
the
of it,
two
yeah.
guys, Theron and Graham, they're kind of acting out the film. Obviously, they're
Mhm.
acting out the piece, but it's about the other three characters
Yeah.
kind of unlocking it and hiding it and being a part of it.
Yeah,
Does that make
yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
A little side thing. They're not just like, "Ooh, final boss" kind of people.
Yeah, let's get shotgun and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I think always in my limited viewing
Yeah.
of these types of things that it shouldn't be almost a defeatable thing. A survivable thing, yes.
Yeah.
But not a defeatable thing. So it's not like, oh, we've solved it, so there's going to be no more murder in this in this place. There's going to be no more killings or no more hauntings.
Yeah.
I think it should be something that they survive and get away from, or maybe one of them does,
Yeah.
but the other one doesn't, or something. Either to then leave it open for sequel, or because it's just that bit more eerie. So when you leave the cinema and you go back to your bed and you're like,
Yeah, because it kind of leaves with the question of, well, was it the drugs? Was it the
Yeah.
environment they were put in the drugs, or was there an actual spirit,
Was there a spirit, yeah.
poltergeist kind of thing?
yeah,
They're haunting. Was
'cause
was
they're
the
getting
evil
pumped
real?
full of psychedelics, so it's almost like they're experimenting on them whilst they're really exhausted. So yeah, it is what you're seeing real.
While they're just laying in the bed.
Or are they, just off the rockers because they've been pumped through so many drugs?
Yeah.
You see the effect with like Betty as to like how she's like gone. The other two think they're almost normal and just interacting with each other normally, but maybe at the end of the film you almost see them kind of in a similar state as Betty, where they're just like just hyped on all these different psychedelics and stuff like that, but they still think that they're just in this normal environment where it's like, oh, it's a bit strange how all these people,
That's it. And but because the haunting, like you just see. I mean, the amount of stuff you can put in it as far as things running around, like how they're being haunted.
Yeah.
You can pull out all of the stops, like all of the jump scares, all of the hidden things, all of the what's that in the shadows, what's that under the bed, what's
weird squeaky music.
the little spiders coming out of all of the bits.
Is that a chain hanging from the ceiling, or is it something else?
That's it. Throwing dead bodies just on the floor, which aren't actually there.
Is that a dress gown hanging on the back of the door, or is it something else? As you just dozing off,
and then and I don't know if this is jumping. Maybe we've still got some stuff to fill in, but Duchovny has written a piece, but it's about the closure of that facility, and they kind of it's thrown out as psycho doctor, kills patients in lab kind of like that,
and then kills himself or something like
that kind of thing, and you never quite know. You kind of see Duchovny, and obviously. You're looking at M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Yeah.
At the end, it's probably too late for a twist, but
what a twist!
At the end, Duchovny goes back and he sees it's derelict.
Yeah.
And he looks down at a bed, or there's a noise, and he goes into the store. And he looks down the bed, and he's in the bed.
Oh.
And then cut.
Oh, I like that.
Because is he one of the patients?
So it's almost a bit like Shutter Island. With Leo DiCaprio.
Lots of rain. The main thing I got from that film was there was lots of rain.
Yeah, that's basically the film. Yeah. What are we up to, boss? And that's what I remember from Mark Ruffalo's
I've seen it. I remember enjoying it, but I can't make the context of it.
Yeah.
That kind of that was an old asylum, wasn't it?
It was one of those films where it was like, yes, it made me jump, but was it frightening? Which I don't think it was, or did I just come away just slightly confused?
Yeah,
as to what happened.
Like, where did they get all the rain?
Yeah.
But I think what we've just out.
Where did they get all the rain?
But I think a kind of outside, so in America, so it's all vast, so it can literally be kept, as most prisons are in America anyway.
Yeah.
I just think there's lots of stepping stones, and it is one of those films. And I know some people don't enjoy. So first of all, I in a horror, I much prefer when a goodie doesn't win.
Yeah.
And when the goodie doesn't win, okay, because they're all dead, maybe.
Yeah.
Or one person survives, but they certainly haven't won.
No.
So I prefer that.
This is what I think, where it's survivable, but it's not defeatable. So it's a bit like Casper Friendly Ghost.
Right.
All the ghosts are still alive or existing at the end. Yeah.
Well,
they've not defeated ghosts. I'm not sure I got the whole point of that film.
They're not the Ghostbusters.
All I know about that film was that, teenage girls of a certain age all gushed over Casper turning into a boy and be like, "Can I keep you?" And that's all.
And that was that.
From that
I don't really.
Oh, and there was a train in it. But that was it.
Okay.
And the guy that's in.
Please stop talking about Casper.
Independence Day.
I know some people don't like when films aren't explained.
Yeah.
But that's, and I'm sorry if this is going to upset any of our listeners, but it's because I don't like films that are spoon feeding.
Right.
And some people do need spoon feeding when it comes to watching a film. They want it all wrapped up in a nice little bow.
Yeah.
Beginning, middle, end. Thank you very much. I know exactly what I've watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like at the end, there've been enough information that you can go down two paths.
Make your own decision as to what you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so, but some films do cut off too early where you don't have enough information on either path to make that decision.
Okay.
So give it enough where both work, and then at the end you leave people confused, and that's when the two people talk. You're there with your friend, and you're like, yeah, but no, but this bit, but no, because when he did Duchovny did that, yeah, but people thought they did this, and it generates that, and the car ride home from the cinema or
had those
over
conversations
dinner,
with you,
right?
Yeah,
exactly, yeah, and that's what I love. That's something that generates that feeling. I think
engagement.
I kind of think what we've put in there will scare people, so it is definitely a horror. Maybe quite a psychological horror. I think we ticked all the boxes as far as the name and and all the characters. Yeah, 5 characters. Yeah.
You could go into more detail about how exactly and what each scale looks like, but really, I don't think we need to go into that, because ultimately that'd be left to people that know how to actually write a movie and blah blah blah. But I think if you just point out and go and say this is the type of feeling you want from the film, which is what we've done. We want those jump scares. We want that psychological sort of, is it real? Is it not? Is it in the head? Is it a spoon? No, it's not. It's a badger.
To sit there in your own mind
Yeah,
as you've watched
and
it
go home and dwell on it and think of it.
I don't like this.
Yeah, and then lay in bed and go, I really don't want to go to sleep now because there's something over there on that door that looks strangely like something that shouldn't be here, and it's your dressing gown or.
And that's
something.
what horror should do.
Yeah,
not all of this drivel. That's how it's all just regurgitated the same thing, just change the pictures. I feel passionately.
I can tell. This is the first time I think you've actually really
cared
passionately about a genre that we've gone on as well. I think when we've done
horror is my thing, and you see,
Okay, so being the expert in the room, of horror genres, films, would you watch this one?
I would 100% watch this.
Yeah.
I would also take my adult children and wife, because I can. What I'm imagining from what we've just spoken about, they get the Conjuring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they really enjoy those films, but it scares them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, next level. Not kind of nonsense, but not just all like proper in your brain, like. You come out really thinking, I just couldn't we, the kind of thing you want to watch in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I would. So would you no
So I wouldn't, but I think that's a good thing
right.
because I don't like horrors, and I think that this would be. I tell you exactly how it would go. It would be I'd see the trailer, and I go, "Huh, that looks interesting," and I would never watch it. But I think that's a good
Yeah.
mark of a good horror movie
Yeah.
because I know for a fact that that would scare the giblies out of me.
If the trailer gives you enough to think, do you know what? I hope everyone enjoys themselves, but no, thank
I wonder if Bluey's on the telly.
you.
Yeah, we give that a little go instead. Uh, maybe a bit of Sesame Street. I don't know.
I sleep like a baby. I've watched a horror and sleep like a baby.
You're a strange man, Jeff. This film would keep me up for days. I would live up to the time. So I would watch The Exhausting Haunting and be exhausted from it
yeah,
and feel like I was being haunted.
by the exhausting.
Yes,
Haunting.
which I think is what the film we want to generate. So
Yeah.
very good film. Would definitely not watch it. So I think that's probably a good mark of a good horror film being made.
People
Yeah.
who like horror would watch it.
Yeah, because you'd watch it, but I wouldn't. Yeah. Whereas if it was something that we'd made that wasn't great, I'd probably give it a go.
So this so far, apart from Jason Statham in Quantum Leap, which 100% has to be a thing.
It needs to be done.
This is one that I'm like, I want, like,
I wanna
actually,
watch that, yeah.
actually would pitch this to someone.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Made me feel alive, Rick.
Oh,
I feel
I can
alive.
see the spark in your eye, which is
As
slightly
I'm
scary.
manspreading. Yeah.
Considering the contents that we've just spoken about, you're very energized.
What you didn't know is this whole podcast is a ruse.
This is a very small
No
room,
one-
actually.
Everyone that says they've seen it, Rick, they're all on my side. Come to my side, Rick. Like that. Well, I'd say episode 6
Episode 6. Yeah.
is a wrap.
It is a wrap. So all that's left to do, obviously, big shout out to everyone that sent in their suggestions for this. Serena, Oliver, Amber. Usually Amber sends loads and loads.
Haley had a few.
Our good friend Ben, Haley, Katie, Janet, Ash. You know Ash, big bald head, bearded man. Yeah, big bald Ash.
I think he was bald when I knew him. Yeah.
Well, he watched this film and he lost all his hair on his head, migrated to his face.
You should give him some of your hair.
I should do, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Plenty to go around. So big shout out to everyone that sent in their film suggestions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Obviously, if you haven't done so already, like, subscribe. We'd love to hear your comments rather than just calling me up and telling me how much you really enjoy how Jeff doesn't remember names, titles.
I did quite well this one.
You did better this time, which goes to show if it's something that you're interested in, you pay attention, which is what you said.
I would say it was easier. It's people that like no.
Yes.
But they're all pretty recognizable.
Basically,
people.
my point I was making. Oh, calm down. So yeah, please.
I'm heightened.
So
I'm ready to back. No.
Have yourself a Red Bull and chill out. Please leave your comments on all our different platforms.
Yeah. And lots of names, suggestions.
Yeah. If you want to email us, you can email us on
I'd watch that at gmail.com.
Lovely. Nice and easy to remember. So it's the name of the podcast
At gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Yeah.
Which makes perfect sense.
Perfect.
I'm happy. Are you happy, Jeff?
Very happy. If you like this on YouTube and you listen to it on the podcast, but would rather it on YouTube, then it's under Big Words Media. But if you just go on YouTube and Google I'd watch that or search I'd watch that, then I'm pretty sure it comes up. Now we are 6 episodes in.
6 episodes. Oh yeah. Send it to your friends. Send it to your family. tell your children about it. Maybe don't tell your children about this particular one because it may give them nightmares because we've made it so scary. Yeah. And all that's left to say is, and we're going to start with wood, and then which is
Right, hang on. So
start with wood. So, would you watch
that?
That was very
It's
nicely done, Joe.
harmonised. Well, thank you.
Good job.
I've been practicing.
That I liked.
I've been practicing with myself in the mirror.
So peace out, everyone.
Alone with my thoughts. Sharpening my knife. Okay, finish up.
Bye.
Bye.